Hi everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lover's Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in Capricorn. Hi guys! This is my face. You guys finally see me. I feel a little exposed, but oh well. So Capricorn, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. I have a sun in Capricorn. I don't like it either. So let's take a look. Okay, Capricorn. The first thing that's up for you is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords really does talk about a final resting place. And in terms of love and romance, what it basically says is you've put something to rest. You are no longer interested in the drama, the fights, or you are no longer interested in participating. You've kind of just stopped. Fours are all about foundation building. They're all about really laying the groundwork. And when you get a Four of Swords, it talks about you emotionally, logically, you logically understanding that the emotion can't carry on. There's a part of you that's, your logical mind has superseded your emotional being. And with that, you're moving into this next step. And this next step is this Nine of Pentacles. And this Nine of Pentacles is a woman who is very independent, very creative, very self-serving. So there's a part of you that says, you know what? I'm going to do things for me. That's where you're at right now, especially with that Four. It's really about you kind of taking that step into your personal freedom and really owning that. Because what's on your mind is the Star card in reverse. Okay, so this is the Star card in the upright position. And this is about love and purity and sacredness is really what this is about. It's about intention a lot. I've noticed that so much with the Star card. Love becomes all about intention. And when it's in the reverse, it basically says that the intentions just aren't there and you're not feeling that there's any sort of purity or any sort of real, genuine something to this love, to this relationship. And you've stepped into the single life because now your mind is starting to take you to a place where you can no longer be yourself. That intention that you wanted to express, that purity, that type of love is now no longer there with the Star card in reverse. It talks about you feeling like you're in darkness. And especially with this card being your crowning card, it's what's on your mind. You can't escape it. It's not something that is going to go away, especially with it being a major arcana. It just means that it's there. And you're sitting with it. And that's why that Four is really strong. That Four of Swords is coming out very strong because what can I do? My love's not pure. My love's not happy. The intention behind my love is no longer being received. It's no longer something you identify with. So you're leaving it behind in order to find greener pastures, so to speak. But you're probably a little bit too afraid and a little bit too hurt to be out doing it again. You don't have that Gemini, Aquarius, Libra mentality where you can just kind of go with the flow and open up again. It's very much about you kind of grounding yourself and saying, okay, wait, now what? And while that's happening, this is the side that comes out of you. This Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I still have it all. I'm still the shit. I'm still everything that I need to be to have what I want in a relationship, to do the things that I want to do with my life. But you're kind of over the delusions which is where this Foundation card comes in. Now, this is the Seven of Cups, right? And all cups talk about emotion, they talk about love, they talk about the connection between people. And this Seven of Cups came out for you in reverse, which is a good and a bad thing. Because what it means is there was some sort of illusion there at one point. If you look at the card, it's actually a man there, and he's standing with all of these options in front of him. You know, he could have this, he could have that, he could have this, he could have that. Now, one, for a Capricorn woman or man, those could be people. That could be options that you have in terms of the people that want you in your life, relationships. But it could also mean the fact that there was this relationship that had an illusion to it. There was something there that was creating this distraction, allowing you to kind of blind yourself and not see what was actually there. And if you look in reverse, it's saying you're no longer blinded. You're no longer in the mood. You're now at a point where you know what you want, you're willing to hone in on it, and anybody that gets in the way is in trouble. You no longer have any Seven Cups. It's like you kind of got rid of the rest of them and you break it down to one. And also, another thing in your reading is you do have the Ace of Cups in your reading. And the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. So this is letting me know that your love is now in reverse. You know, the water, the emotion, the sanctity of your relationship is pouring out of the cup. And it's at a point where it can be reversed. But it's still one of those things where you've chosen to identify yourself, or you've chosen to no longer self-sacrifice. So that's really important, because the Ace of Cups is a very powerful card. Any ace is. And it really talks about starting over, but when you get it in reverse, it says that there's something there that's not quite allowing you to do that. You're still stuck in that place. You're still not sure exactly what's going on. Even though you can see it clearly in front of you, there's a part of you that knows that there are still puzzle pieces missing. There's still things that you need to figure out about what romantically is the next step to take, which is why you have to ground yourself and why those Pentacle cards are so important for you right now. Now, in your past is the Knight of Swords, but he came out in reverse as well. Now, the Knight of Swords is somebody who, sorry to say, gives no fucks in reverse. It's somebody who just is very self-preserving. And when you get it in the reverse, what it really means is they're charging into your life, but they're willing to trample you. Versus the Knight that's in the upright position, he's charging into your life, but he's there to protect you, he's there to serve. So this is somebody that was in the past, somebody that didn't show up in the best light, somebody that caused that Four of Swords to kind of come into fruition, that final resting place as far as the relationship is concerned, and is also connected to that Ace of Cups being in the reverse position. But, coming up, you're just gonna realize, like, I don't have that love there anymore. Even if I wanted to do something about it, I still can't do anything about it because the timing is not right. It's not, I can't. Upside down. It would be like me taking this candle and pouring it out all over my floor. The wax is there. And how long is the wax going to be there? A while. And then you also have things that are connected to it. You have this Six of Pentacles, which is all about fairness. Even if you look, the man he's giving away his finances, he's giving away his riches, and he's giving it away to people that are in need. And what this is basically saying is this is the place you're in. You're only going to accept fairness, you're only going to accept giving, you're only going to accept being in a place of unity, in a place of nurturing, in a place of giving. And it's really important for you to have that right now. It's really important for you to be given to and for you to be able to give right now, Capricorn. That's kind of your mission right now, is to wake out of that slumber of maybe a little bit of self-pity, or even having sort of a hermit mentality and not connecting with people the way you should. And the 6 is asking you to be fair. The 6 is asking you to negotiate, to create something for yourself to give. And then the next card you have is actually a major arcana. It's the Empress. And the Empress is all about giving, because giving is connected to creation. And that's what this card is really about. Now, there's a couple of things that this card is going to do for you this month. One, it's going to make you the epitome of womanhood or manhood. It's going to mean you have a lot of suitors. It's going to mean you can have a lot of fun. It's going to mean that you are the woman or man that everybody wants in the room. That's really, really important. So it's going to kind of open up this single life for you, or it's going to kind of open up another possibility is pregnancy. I'm sensing that there are some things that you might even still be in this relationship, but even if you are still in this relationship, there's a part of you that has broken free in a sense, but there's a part of you that's still connected. So this Empress, this woman, is now in a sense giving birth to something new. So I would ask yourself, what's new? What's really important to you? What's happening in your life? Is it a physical birth? Is it an emotional birth? Is it a spiritual birth? Are you taking on a new challenge? Is being single something that has allowed you to break out of your shell? Or are you at a place where you're willing to forgive and you're willing to be open, you're willing to recommit, you're willing to have something new, to birth something new out of this relationship? Those are also options for you. So, I've showed most of the other signs, the bottom of the deck card, and this is the 5 of Wands, which means you've been really fighting with yourself, and you've been really fighting with your partner. There hasn't been a safe space, there hasn't been any sort of connection. It's been all about ego, it's been about right and wrong, it's been about who can take home the trophy, not you taking it home together. So I'm going to do 2 more cards, see what the outcome is. Oh, one flew out. 10 of Swords in reverse. Better in reverse than anything in the upright position. Okay, so that's actually really important. The first card you received is the 10 of Swords. It's in reverse. I'm showing it to you in the upright position. As you can see in the upright position, it's a man who's basically being murdered. He's been stabbed in the back. So that's the fear this month. The fear is that things are going to come to a terrifying end, that you'll be stabbed in the back, that things will hurt all over again. But in the reverse, it also says that even though it hurts, you kind of saw it coming. It's not as bad as you expected it to be. There's a part of you that's aware, like, now you're capable of understanding in a much better way. So you can kind of tolerate the pain instead of being surprised and shocked by the pain. But the outcome card is actually the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles talks about starting over to build a new foundation. So if you look, there's actually 3 people. Now, traditionally in the card, it's a couple that's talking to a priest. And in this version, it's a little bit different. But what it really means is there's some sort of cooperation. There's some sort of waving of the white flag, in a sense. The ego is lost here, and it now becomes about needs, real needs, real everyday needs. What's important to you in terms of this relationship moving forward? How can you embrace this? What's the next step to get to that 4? Now, in terms of the 4 of Pentacles, and I bring this up because I do want you to move forward, and that's how you would do it. 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to things. So the 3 is about building, about success, about working together and, like I said, cooperation. And the 4 is about when you get stuck. So the best advice that I can really give is really stick to the security, but emotionally play it as loose as you can. Don't get in a place of feeling stagnant. Just realize that you're building something right now, and you're kind of in that chrysalis stage, and it's okay for you to be there. So with that being said, Capricorn, that is it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I will be giving readings for the month of July. I haven't been around, so the readings have been booking up pretty quickly. I'm doing a special. It's $25 for 20 minutes. So if you like and you want to talk to me, please send me an email and I will contact you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for supporting me and all the comments and the emails and trying to get me back on here. I'm so happy for the support, and I will see you guys in August. Love you, Capricorn.